Hello and welcome to another video. This is a mermaid time-lapse for the second prompt, which is warrior. And originally I was gonna do a very skinny guy, trying to pick up an armor and like a sword, but I was having a lot of trouble figuring out how to pose him correctly, or like the anatomy, especially with a tail. And I gave up on that. And then I thought of how I could incorporate more sea creatures, because I usually do just like one person. It's usually a floating head or just like the body, but that's it. And so I wanted to try with more characters in a frame, and then this is how it came out. It's a little boy with a swordfish trying to scare away a pufferfish, which from the sketch I showed everyone in my family and they all thought it was a virus. It is not the virus, it's a pufferfish. Although I think it would be funny though if it was the virus. Anyway, I had to slow down this time lapse by like 0.25 because it was only 1 minute long and now it's like 5. And I think it works out better because Procreate, oh by the way, I am doing all of this in the Procreate app. And I don't know how long it's been since I've had it, but I think I'm getting the hang of digital art a lot more than I did last year. If I didn't, that would be a concern. But yeah, so if you are not familiar with Procreate and their time lapses, they automatically do a time lapse video for you, so you don't have to worry about setting that up. But they record by stroke, so each stroke is a frame, which means if, let's say, I colored the whole pufferfish in one stroke without lifting up the pen or my finger, then it will record that. So you would see the first frame nothing, and then the second frame the whole pufferfish colored. And that's how Procreate does it, instead of by like real time, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. And so that's how the time lapses work in Procreate. So by slowing it down, I think you can see the process better, which works for this one. But for the next video, the time lapse originally was like 5 minutes, so if I slow it down till this rate that you can see and follow along better, it would probably be like 10 minutes long or so. And I don't know if I can talk for that long because I'm having trouble right now, but I'll figure something out because I do want to slow it down, that way you all can see it better. I'm trying to figure out how to zoom in on the time lapse because some of the details are very small that you can't see it in the overview. And if I screen record and then do the time lapse that way while I'm drawing it, there's a lot of moving the canvas around and flipping it and zooming in and out. And I think just doing that in real time is confusing. But then if I sped that up, it will just be a nightmare. I also didn't do a background in this one. That didn't make sense. I did do somewhat of a background in the other one. It was just a circle. But I didn't do anything here because I didn't know what to do. And I think it would have also taken away from these two characters. And as you could have seen earlier, before I started talking about the background, I did the same kind of method with the blue outline shadow thing, but then I deleted that. And here we go again. Also, I really liked how I did those bubbles, because the circle came out perfect, but then I like started with like a pencil. That looked weird. Ugh. Oh, okay, you'll see this one later. Anyway, we're at the end of the time lapse, and this is the end product. And the poor swordfish. You'll see him right now crying for help. Any day now. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's the end. A little animation for it. Help. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Comment below if you're doing mermaid this year.